God says, finally, God is exposing your mother. Your mother is very. God says, my beloved child, there are moments when the heavens open not with thunder, not with fire, but with quiet truth. This is one of those moments. Something is being revealed to you that you could not see before, but it has always been there. The truth, hidden beneath layers of silence, is being unveiled because the time has come for your eyes to see clearly, for your heart to be freed from burdens that were not yours to carry. There is a voice whispering through the Spirit now, and it's telling you that what is coming to light is not to harm you, but to heal you. What has been concealed in the shadow is rising into the light. Finally, God is exposing your mother. Your mother is very deep, more complex than you could fully understand. But now, God is showing you what was behind the curtain. This revelation is not to bring you shame or fear, it is meant to liberate you. There were things she did that affected your spirit, actions, and choices that you were too young to understand, but they left an imprint on your soul. God is not revealing this to punish anyone. God is revealing it to bring truth, and in truth, you will find peace. You may feel a storm of emotions, confusion, sadness, even disbelief. But beneath all of that, God is placing a deep, calming peace. You are not alone in this. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Let your spirit be still. Even as your world begins to rearrange itself to make room for the truth, you are protected. A higher hand is upon you. No harm will touch you. God is covering you. There are things she hid, not because she wanted to hurt you, but because she didn't know how to carry them herself. The world was heavy on her, and she wasn't prepared for the kind of love you needed. She thought she was protecting you. But what she held back began to grow into silence, and silence began to grow into distance, and distance shaped the way you saw yourself. God is not only exposing what was hidden, He is healing the consequences of that hiding. You are not being left to deal with this revelation alone. God is walking you through it. You are being told now because you are strong enough to know. You are mature in spirit. You have walked through trials and come out standing. You've questioned your place, questioned your worth, questioned why certain things felt so out of reach. And now you are receiving an answer. The silence around her was not your fault. The distance between you was not because you lacked value. It was something in her that she could never speak of. But God is speaking now, and He is speaking clearly. He is saying, I will not let this shadow follow you anymore. The Spirit is stirring with purpose. You are being awakened into a truth that will finally allow you to be free. This is not a time to be afraid. This is a time to be strong in grace, strong in faith, and firm in prayer. God is not just telling you this, He is doing something new in your life. He is breaking the pattern. The silent cycle is ending. You are stepping into clarity. Your soul has been carrying a weight that wasn't yours. You've struggled to understand certain feelings, certain thoughts, certain limitations, and now you're beginning to see it was never about you. The expectations she put on you, the moments she withdrew, the confusion you felt when you tried to connect, it wasn't about your shortcomings. It was something inside her that she couldn't confront. But God is confronting it now on your behalf. God is not asking you to judge her. God is asking you to release her. Let Him take this from your hands. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to pretend everything was perfect. You just have to be honest before Him and let Him heal you. This is about your freedom. This is about your peace. The truth is painful, yes. But it is also a key. It is unlocking something sacred in you that had been locked away for too long. This is a call to forgive, not to forget, not to pretend, but to forgive, truly and deeply, so that you can move forward. You are not being asked to carry her story. You are being asked to embrace your own. There is a new identity being formed in you, one that is not based on pain, or confusion, or silence, but on truth, light, and divine clarity. There is a gift in this moment. You might not see it clearly yet, but in time you will. You'll look back and realize that this was the day everything started to make sense. This was the moment you stopped blaming yourself. This was when you allowed God to show you what had been hiding. And it wasn't to hurt you, it was to set you free. You will no longer carry emotional burdens that aren't yours. You will no longer look in the mirror and question why certain love didn't reach you the way you needed. God is pouring out a new love now. It is filling every empty space that was left by misunderstanding, every gap left by silence. It is divine, it is whole, it is healing. It is for you. You are not broken. You were never broken. You were misunderstood. And now you are being seen. Not just by people, but by God. God sees you. God understands you. And God is protecting you. You are covered in grace. You are walking in light. You are surrounded by angels who are whispering the truth over you as you sleep. You are being restored. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is your power now. It is your release. And when you let it go, when you let God handle the weight, you will finally feel what freedom feels like. You will finally feel what love, true love, feels like. There is no more confusion. No more wondering. The truth is here, and it is good. It is clear. It is safe. Your spirit is not alone. Heaven has been waiting for this moment. The tears you've cried, the prayers you've whispered in the dark, the loneliness you carried like a coat, God has heard it all. And He is responding. He is saying, I see what you couldn't see. I understand what you couldn't explain. I love what others overlooked. I protect what others abandoned. I lift what others ignored. You are mine. And I will make sure you walk in peace. Your story is not over. It is just beginning. The next chapter will be full of joy, full of light, full of healing conversations and gentle understanding. You will be surrounded by people who see you, who cherish you, who value your voice. What was broken in your family line is being mended now through you. You are the one who brings healing. You are the one who breaks the silence. You are the one who chooses peace. Even as God reveals what was hidden, He is also writing something new. A new season. A new purpose. A new family of the Spirit. New joy. New strength. A new clarity that will never leave you. You will walk with your head high, not in pride, but in holy confidence. Knowing that God, who sees everything, has chosen to tell you the truth, and to protect you as you walk through it. And as you rise, something sacred happens in the spirit around you. Chains begin to fall. The invisible ties that were wrapped around your heart begin to loosen. Things that confused your emotions and kept you second-guessing yourself lose their power. That constant questioning, did I do something wrong? Was it me? Dissolves in the presence of God's truth. Because no, it was never you. It was something you inherited without realizing it. It was something placed on you without your permission. But now God is lifting it off you. You may feel waves of emotions washing over you. Let them come. Let the tears fall if they must. You're not falling apart, you're being rebuilt. Piece by piece, gently, lovingly. God is putting you back together stronger than before. There is no shame in healing. There is no guilt in discovering truth. There is only grace. There is only love. And there is deep divine intention in everything you are feeling right now. What has been exposed about your mother is not your burden to solve. It is God's. He allowed this moment not to confuse you, but to clarify everything. He is making it clear, your worth has never been based on how someone else saw you. Your value has always been rooted in how God sees you. And God sees you as beloved, chosen, precious, holy, and protected. You've walked through confusion for so long that clarity might feel strange at first. But allow yourself to adjust. Let the light seep in through every dark corner of your heart. Let it warm you. Let it reveal all the lies that tried to take root in your mind over the years. Lies that told you that you were too much, or not enough. Lies that made you shrink to fit the expectations of others. lies that kept you silent when your spirit wanted to speak. Now your spirit is rising to speak, and heaven is listening. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are deeply loved. And you are deeply understood by the one who made you. God is not only healing your past, He's rewriting your future. He's aligning your steps so that everything you walk into now is filled with peace. There will be new relationships that reflect His love. New places where you feel safe to be your full self. New opportunities that don't require you to pretend or hide parts of your story. Even your prayer life will shift. You'll no longer come to God from a place of uncertainty. You'll come with confidence, knowing He sees all and still loves you completely. Knowing He has never abandoned you. Knowing that every moment of confusion was met with His silent protection. Even when you didn't feel it, He was shielding you. Even when you felt alone, He was guarding your heart for this very moment, so you could heal, so you could rise, so you could begin again. Do not let fear creep in. You are safe. Let these truths settle deep in your spirit. You are not what someone else failed to give you. You are not the silence you grew up in. You are not the rejection you felt but couldn't explain. You are the love God has always had for you. You are the purpose He never let go of. You are the light that shines through generations of pain. You are the answer to prayers prayed long before you were born. Your presence on this earth is not an accident. Your healing is not a small thing. It is a holy act. And every time you choose to forgive, every time you choose to love again, every time you choose to trust God over fear, heaven rejoices. This message may be hard to accept at first, but keep listening. Because behind it is the voice of a Father who has always wanted the best for you. Not just survival. Not just quiet suffering. But thriving. Living. Breathing with peace. Walking with purpose. Laughing freely. Loving deeply. The truth about your mother does not define you. Her choices do not shape your destiny. God is defining you now. And He's saying, "You are mine. You are new. You are protected. You are safe. The love you didn't receive is being restored to you now. Not just through people, but through His Spirit. Through moments of unexpected joy. Through doors opening. Through healing dreams. Through peace that no one can take away. Let go of the fear of what happens next. Let go of the need to control what this means for your family, your relationships, your image. Let God handle the unseen. Your job is to trust, to stay open, to keep praying. Your healing will have a ripple effect. Others in your family will begin to feel it. They may not know how to explain it. But they will be softened by the new spirit you walk in. You will speak less from pain and more from peace. You will no longer need to prove anything. Your existence will be the proof that God restores what was broken. And though it may feel like something was taken from you, God is reminding you now, nothing was truly lost. Everything you didn't receive, He is giving you now in a better, purer form. He is sending people who speak life into you. He is sending guidance that brings clarity, not confusion. He is sending opportunities that celebrate who you are, not who others wanted you to be. Rest in this truth: you are becoming whole. You are becoming strong. You are becoming exactly who God always intended you to be. Even in this moment of exposure, you are protected. Even in this moment of deep spiritual realization, you are guided. And you will never be alone again. Let this message sink into your bones. You don't need to rush. You don't need to react. Just breathe. Be still. Let your heart be held by the one who loves you perfectly. Everything you need is already in motion. Every wound is already being mended. You have been chosen for healing. You have been chosen for truth. And now you are being anointed with peace. You are rising into a new season, one that will carry more joy, more purpose, more clarity than you ever imagined. The things that used to disturb your peace will no longer have power over you. The questions that once kept you up at night will now be answered with divine understanding. The miracle that is unfolding in your life now is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet, steady, and sure. It is the kind of miracle that begins in the unseen places, deep in the spirit, and grows until it changes everything. It doesn't come with flashing lights or thunderclaps, but with a soft whisper that says, "You are free now." You are no longer tied to the silence of others. You are no longer bound by what was withheld from you. You are walking in light, and the truth has made you whole. The path you are on now will not be like the one before. It will feel unfamiliar at first because you are used to carrying so much: expectations, unspoken pain, questions with no answers. But you are being invited to walk lighter now. To lay it all down at the feet of the one who knows what to do with burdens. God never meant for you to carry what belonged to others. You were created to move freely in His love, to move boldly in His truth. Every day forward is a step toward clarity. Even the days that feel heavy are still soaked in purpose. On those days, pause and pray. Speak with God as if He is right there beside you, because He is. Ask Him for strength, and it will be given. Ask Him for peace, and it will wash over you. He is not far away. He is right here. In this moment. In this message. In every breath you take. You will begin to notice that your perspective changes. The things that once hurt deeply will no longer define you. You will see through spiritual eyes. You will look back on moments with your mother and feel compassion, not confusion. You will understand the brokenness she carried and how it shaped her choices. But you will no longer carry it for her. You will bless her from a distance, if you must, and release her to God's mercy. Your responsibility is your own healing now. And you will also begin to see yourself differently. You are not just someone who made it through. You are someone who is being raised up. There is something powerful in your spirit that is rising to meet the light. It has always been there, waiting. That version of you, the one filled with courage, clarity, and deep peace, is stepping forward now. That is who you truly are. Not the one who was silenced. Not the one who was unsure. Not the one who questioned their value. The true you is radiant, wise, divinely protected. God has placed gifts inside of you that have been dormant, waiting for this very moment to awaken. These gifts will begin to bloom now that the weight has been lifted. You'll find yourself speaking words that bring healing to others. You'll carry an atmosphere of peace wherever you go. People will be drawn to you not because of what you've done, but because of who you've become, someone who has walked through fire and come out glowing. You'll find yourself speaking less from old pain and more from new wisdom. There will be strength in your voice, not the strength that comes from anger, but the strength that comes from knowing you are loved by God Himself. You will be steady, like a tree planted beside living water. No storm will shake you anymore. And when the enemy tries to whisper the old lies, the ones that said you weren't enough, or that you had to earn love, or that you were somehow to blame, you will recognize those lies for what they are. You will no longer accept them. You will speak truth over yourself instead. I am chosen. I am seen. I am protected. I am loved. The truth about your mother is just one part of the story. It is not the whole book. It is a chapter, and that chapter is now closing. A new one is opening, and it is being written with holy hands. In this new chapter, you will find joy again. You will laugh again, not because everything is perfect, but because your heart is finally light. You will feel joy like sunshine on your face after years of shadow. You will breathe deeper, sleep easier, live freer. And people will notice the change. They may not understand it. They may ask questions. But you won't need to explain. Your peace will speak for itself. Your life will be the testimony. You'll carry yourself with quiet strength, with the assurance that you have been carried through something sacred. You'll love others without losing yourself. You'll serve without striving. You'll speak truth without fear. Every prayer you've whispered in the dark is being answered. Every time you said, "God, show me what I don't understand," He listened. Every time you cried and didn't know why, He caught those tears. None of it was wasted. None of it was in vain. It was all part of the journey to this moment, right now. And now, you are standing at the beginning of something holy. The path ahead is covered in God's protection. The angels are walking with you. The Spirit is leading you step by step. You don't have to know every detail. You just have to keep saying yes. Yes to healing. Yes to peace. Yes to trusting that God knows what He's doing. And as you rise, the light within you begins to shine in places you never thought possible. The same light that once flickered through pain now burns with purpose. Every time you step forward in trust, even when your heart trembles, heaven celebrates your courage. You are no longer living from survival, you are living from promise. You may still feel moments of hesitation, wondering if healing can really last, if peace can truly stay. But it will. Because this time, it is not a peace that depends on people, it is a peace that flows directly from God. It is a well that never runs dry, a flame that no shadow can quench. This peace doesn't come from the approval of others or the validation of the past. It comes from the presence of the one who calls you His own. God is doing a divine reconstruction inside of you. The parts of you that were torn are being mended with truth. The parts of you that felt invisible are being held in His gaze. You are being taught how to breathe again, not in panic, but in praise. This new breath fills your lungs with hope. You no longer have to hold your breath around the people who never saw you. You can exhale now. You can rest. And as you rest, revelation comes. Not just about what happened, but about what God is building now. He is establishing a new legacy through you. A legacy of honesty, of healing, of love that is rooted in truth. You are not just healing for yourself, you are healing for generations. Your freedom becomes a blueprint for others to follow. The silence that was once a burden is now broken by the sound of your rising. You will be amazed at how much strength was hidden beneath the surface. It was there all along, waiting for the moment when you no longer had to pretend, when you could finally say, "This is who I am. This is what I've survived. And this is who I'm becoming." God is smiling over your becoming. Heaven is rejoicing over your unfolding. The angels are guarding every step, ensuring that nothing planted in truth will be uprooted. Everything born in the light will flourish. And you, dear soul, are flourishing now. The exposure of what was hidden is not your undoing, it is your unveiling. You are being revealed as someone precious, someone strong, someone chosen for such a time as this. There is no shame in the truth. There is only freedom, only love, only restoration. As you walk forward, new doors will open. You will recognize them not by their appearance but by the peace they carry. You'll no longer force yourself into places that require you to hide your heart. You'll be drawn to what feels like home in your spirit. You'll know who is for you because your peace will remain around them. You won't have to guess. You'll just know. There will also be moments of divine alignment, times when you say a prayer in secret, and the answer arrives unexpectedly. That's not coincidence. That's God confirming that He sees you. He is in every detail. Even the smallest desires of your heart matter to Him. He is orchestrating things behind the scenes, weaving beauty from what was broken. You don't need to fear the unknown anymore. You don't need to worry about who will understand or who won't. What matters most is that God understands, and He is the one guiding you. Let others misunderstand if they must. Let them speak if they must. Your clarity is not for their comfort, it is for your calling. And your calling is sacred. Keep your heart soft, even as you grow stronger. Let forgiveness be your armor and love your language. Not because people always deserve it, but because your soul deserves peace. Don't carry what no longer serves you. You are not a container for old pain, you are a vessel of light. God is going to send people who love you in the ways you've always needed. People who honor your boundaries. People who speak life over your dreams. People who look at you and see the child of God that you are. These connections will feel like healing in human form. And even when you're alone, you will never be lonely. Because God is always near. His voice will guide you in the quiet. His Spirit will comfort you in the stillness. His presence will walk with you into every room. You will feel Him in ways you never imagined, because now your heart is open. Now your spirit is free. There may still be days when the past whispers again. But now you know the truth. And truth always silences the lies. When those memories surface, don't fear them. Greet them with compassion and release them to God. They no longer have power. They are not your identity. They are not your future. Your future is bright. Your future is blessed. Your future is filled with divine encounters and holy instructions. You will be led step by step, and you will never miss what is meant for you. You don't have to strive. You just have to stay aligned. Stay in truth. Stay in love. Stay with God. If you believe in God, type Amen.